Gwyneth Paltrow and Coldplay frontman Chris Martin made the phrase famous 5 years ago. That's when they announced they weren't divorcing. Instead, they said they were, quote, consciously uncoupling. Authors of the book, Relationship, Are You Sure You Want One? Simone Milasas and Brendon Watt are here to talk more about this term uncoupling. Good morning to you both. Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Well, you both have gone through the uncoupling. You were together 8 years, recently split.
Yep.
Yes.
And you just wrote this book when you were still together. There's no sugarcoating in here, right? This is not a lovey, romancy kind of book.
Not at all.
No, it's very practical.
Yeah.
So you pose a lot of questions in this book. Tell me what motivated you to write it.
Well, we travel around the world doing seminars all over the place with Access Consciousness, and it's one topic that comes up a lot in a relationship, and people seem to get stuck on it. So we thought, why not put it into a book? Because if you're going to create a relationship, why not have a great one? And if you're not going to have a relationship, that's okay too.
One thing the book talks about in a relationship is gratitude.
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
It adds to the relationship and also our friendship now, as we see, you know, how much we still adore each other.
You also talk about being kind to each other in both a relationship and then that comes after a relationship too.
Absolutely. I think, we've chosen 5 months ago to not be in a relationship, and the level of kindness that I think you need to have with each other to be honouring of what the other person is choosing, I think it's really important.
You also say don't go the route of resistance and reaction. What does that mean?
Well, don't bring up the dirt. It's like, you know what, we had a great time, we had a great friendship, and it's like, and that's essentially what relationship is created from, is friendship. And now we do too. So it's like, what if you remember, you know, all the sweet times and not the bitter?
You guys really are choosing sort of this glass half full kind of outlook, it sounds like, then, with all of this. But how do you go about that? And you may not be able to always have such a rosy outlook once it's over.
Well, yeah, we, like I said, with the gratitude, I mean, we've always looked at it for what it was, and then we keep creating our friendship based on that.
You also say if you do break up, using different language to describe the breakup sometimes can help a little bit. And does that change the overall feeling of what's happened if you're using different language terms?
I think it does. I mean, one of the terms that I kept using was that, you know, Brendon broke up with me, rather than I was like, well, hang on a second. It's like, we broke up the relationship. He didn't break up with me. We're still, like, you know, amazing, awesome beings and great friends.
Yeah.
It's like, but the relationship broke up. So that's just one element of it. So, but people tend to do that thing of going, oh my God, you know, the trauma and drama. It doesn't have to be like that.
That changes, it can be healthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're looking forward to creating, you know, possibilities together. I mean, even last night we spoke about, you know, more investments and things like that together.
So how often do you guys still talk to each other, even though you've been broken up?
All the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And now are you on tour for this book too?
Yeah, we're on tour with the book. We have the launch tomorrow night, and but we also travel around the world doing seminars. So we're in business together as well.
Why do you want to change people's minds about uncoupling or breaking up? Why is that important?
Just create more ease with it. It's such a sticky topic, and people have so much drama with breaking up, and there's all this tragedy around it where it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. Just
from looking at you, it's probably very funny.
Yeah.
It is,
and just it can be very meaningful and a good conversation starter.
It's quite vulnerable.
So it is Relationship, Are You Sure You Want One? Thank you both so much for coming in.
Thank you so much, Sally.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
enjoy
you.
your time in Houston.
Thank you.
Melissa,
If we get all